What if I told you that the exact moment she feels she has you is the same moment she starts losing interest?
It sounds unfair, maybe even cruel, but psychology explains this pattern clearly. And once you understand it, you'll never look at relationships the same way again. Imagine this. You meet a woman. The first days feel electric. Conversations flow. You laugh, you flirt. She seems genuinely excited to see you. Every message you send is answered quickly. Sometimes she even double texts when you delay. At that stage, you're a mystery to her. She doesn't fully know you, and that gap of uncertainty fuels her imagination. She wonders, who is he really? What makes him different? Is he fully interested in me or not? This uncertainty triggers powerful emotions: curiosity, excitement, and attraction. But here's what happens to most men. Once they feel secure, once they think they've won her, they give away everything. They stop being a challenge. They reveal all their thoughts, all their feelings, all their routines. And suddenly, the mystery is gone. Attraction, especially in female psychology, thrives on unpredictability. It's not about playing childish games, it's about emotional dynamics. The human brain is wired to value what feels scarce, uncertain, and not fully guaranteed. When you're mysterious, you activate her imagination. But when you reveal everything too fast, her imagination shuts down. Without uncertainty, the excitement fades. This is called the uncertainty principle of attraction. It's why the chase feels thrilling, but the moment certainty arrives, emotions calm down. Most men don't understand this principle. They confuse comfort with attraction. They believe that the more they give, the more she'll value them. In reality, overexposure kills desire. Overavailability makes you predictable. Overvalidation turns your words into background noise. And oversharing removes the element of discovery. Think about it. In the early stage, she's chasing the idea of you. She doesn't fully know you, so her mind builds an idealized version. But when you put everything on the table, when you stop being scarce, she no longer has to imagine. The thrill vanishes, and once the thrill is gone, her interest fades. So why does this happen? Psychology tells us that human desire is fueled by tension, not certainty. When something feels slightly out of reach, our brain releases dopamine in anticipation. That anticipation is what makes us obsessed. The moment we fully possess something, the dopamine drops. It's the same with relationships. When you remove all tension, when there's no uncertainty, attraction naturally declines. This is why so many men experience a confusing cycle. At first, she's chasing, showing interest, even pursuing. But once she feels like she has you completely, she starts to distance herself. Texts slow down, excuses appear, she seems colder. And the man thinks, what did I do wrong? The truth is, he didn't do anything wrong in the moment. He simply stopped doing what created the attraction in the first place. Let's break down the common mistakes. The first mistake is over-availability. Always being there, instantly replying, rearranging your life to fit hers. This doesn't communicate love. It communicates low value. If your time is always open, it means your life has no priority. People respect what is limited, not what is unlimited. The second mistake is over-validation. Men think endless compliments will keep her close. At first, validation feels good, but when it's constant, it loses weight. It stops being special. She stops hearing the words because they've become predictable. The third mistake is oversharing. Telling her everything, revealing every detail, dumping your entire soul into her too quickly. This might feel like bonding, but it erases the sense of discovery. Relationships thrive on gradual unfolding, not instant exposure. Now, here's the harsh truth. Women don't consciously think, he's too available, I'm losing interest. Instead, it's subconscious. The emotions simply shift. She doesn't feel the same excitement. And once emotions change, logic follows. She starts to rationalize reasons to pull away. So, what's the solution? The answer isn't to play toxic games or act distant for no reason. The answer is to maintain your frame. A high-value man remains consistent in his mission, his goals, his self-respect. He doesn't abandon his identity the moment a woman shows interest. He keeps his boundaries. He keeps his mystery. He shares gradually. He validates meaningfully. And he makes his time valuable. When you live with purpose, she feels that your life is bigger than her. This doesn't make her lose interest, but it makes her fight to be part of your world. Scarcity creates value. Uncertainty fuels attraction. Boundaries build respect. And when you combine these, you maintain the spark. Here's what you need to remember. Attraction isn't about giving her everything. It's about giving her something to pursue. The chase isn't just for men. It's for women too. When she doesn't fully know if you have her, her emotions stay engaged. When she knows every detail, when she feels complete certainty, she relaxes. And relaxation kills desire. If you've ever experienced the shift where she was all in one moment and distant the next, now you understand why. It wasn't your looks, it wasn't your money, it wasn't your status. It was psychology. And psychology always wins. So from now on, don't confuse love with attraction. Don't confuse comfort with desire. Understand that mystery, boundaries, and scarcity are not manipulations. They are necessities. They keep relationships alive. They keep respect alive. And most importantly, they keep her interest alive. Remember this. She wanted you when you were a mystery. She wanted you when she didn't fully know if she had you. Once she knew she had you completely, the spark began to fade. Your job isn't to play games. Your job is to live with self-respect, to protect your value, and to never give yourself away too easily. Because once you do, you'll notice the interest disappearing again. The question is simple. Will you continue giving yourself away cheaply, or will you hold your value and let her earn access to you? The choice you make will decide whether she stays or whether she walks